I think Kirkland's was way the fuck up. Ding ding. Yeah, day's done. Yeah, I don't understand how Yang is up, given fucking Chinese markets rocketed last night. You would have a plumbus I can borrow. Yeah, just ask around. I'm sure someone does. Well, today's finally done. Thank fucking God. Yeah, so we got some elevated ETF FTDs for GME and Upstart tomorrow. We'll probably start to see the effects of those in pre-market and at market open. Generally speaking, they're resolved pretty quickly. If they do create any volatility, I expect halts, but the put walls on GME and Upstart to the upside will probably prevent any significant price action from occurring. The market looks like it recovered a little bit of its drop today, towards the end of the day here, bouncing off 38.50, but or 39.50, sorry, but 39.80, 39.85. What am I talking about? 39.85. Looking at the wrong numbers. 39.85, with puts selling off at the 39.90 and 39.95 range. There's still a significant amount of put interest at 4,000. 4,000 is going to be the key level going into tomorrow morning. We'll see if oil starts to make a little bit of a comeback tonight. Futures look like they're recovering a little bit. We'll see how those do. I expect HSI to continue to move up along with Shenzhen and CN50. We'll see how Nikkei performs. It didn't perform very well last night, but maybe the Asian markets will back a little bit of a rally. Really, for SPX though, we want to see a move back above 40.20 into tomorrow to get back into that range where there's more significant call interest. That's about it, I think. As for everything else, it all remains super illiquid. The DTC 15C3-3 settlement begins on the 7th. The FINRA settlement, I believe, for 4210 begins on the 12th. So it's like the 12th through the 15th and the 7th through the 9th are the potential deferral periods. Other than that, it would extend out to the 30-day mark at OPEX if they used the same deferral they used back in March. So we'll find out. I wouldn't try to focus on those. I would just try to have sufficient theta to cover the entire period. We'll see what happens with GME and everything tomorrow with the ETF FTDs. But if there is a spike, I expect them to short it back down, especially with GME going into earnings. BTU candle is BTU does some crazy shit in after hours sometimes. Yeah, that's nothing. Um, pretty down today actually. My theta took a 45% hit today. I don't think it did. You just saw implied volatility drop today. Implied volatility is kind of grinding down near its lows on Upstart. This is probably a great price and volatility range to average down at if you didn't get such a great entry the first time around. Well, Nixus predicts a GME spike tomorrow. The fucker is wrong most of the time, though. I mean, there's some ETF FTDs. I just don't think they're going to be nearly as significant as they were on, like, October 31st. They're pretty small. Like, there's not a lot of them, and XRT's off reg share now, so I wouldn't expect it to be amazing or anything. Maybe we test, like, 2650, maybe 27. I think there's far too much put interest to the upside in preparation for earnings for us to move very hard. All right, anyway. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Hopefully things shake out a little bit better now that we've ground out some of those 0 DT puts. Have a good night, guys. See you later.